I want to thank all the advocates and the community who's here today. All those in favor of this resolution, can you please stand to show the support for this? I know a number of you couldn't speak. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time from your busy schedules. This is a reinstatement of a motion that we passed back in 2009 which opposed the extension of the 710 freeway under particular zones. Now that Metro is studying particular routes, it is time for the council to once again stand up and reinstate opposition to those routes, a lot of them which quite frankly make no sense or are illogical. And what's different from the resolution today is that yesterday in committee we actually added F7, which was the tunnel route. Originally, we had proposed, and the thinking behind my staff and some other council offices was, well, let's oppose those illogical routes that make no sense. But we were told that anecdotally the tunnel route may actually help El Sereno, the community that had been most impacted, since right now the 710 freeway ends at Valley. A lot of that traffic goes out into the small streets. Huntington Drive and Soto Street is used as an alternative right now, so you do have additional traffic and we are impacted there. However, as we heard about the horrible community outreach that MTA did, I started to have some distrust about whether we can get that information to make the appropriate information in the future as to whether the tunnel was the right thing to do or not. And this isn't new. I've been in this office for 6 years, and when I first got elected, when Metro was out there doing some outreach on the boring that was happening to find out if it would be seismically and geographically safe to do some tunneling, they disrespected and took for granted Northeast Los Angeles and El Sereno. A lot of times there was no translation for people who did not speak English. There was no technical staff available to answer technical questions. And we took that more as a dog and pony show that didn't take seriously the input that the community would want to give. So I asked myself, when we do receive this information about whether the tunnel makes sense or not, who's to say that they're giving us the right information or they're doing the appropriate community outreach for the community to decide whether that makes sense or not? So we decided to add the F7 one and oppose that as well, to put the burden of proof on Caltrans and MTA to show us if it makes sense in the future. But for now, it'll be the City of Los Angeles' position to oppose it. And colleagues, I ask that you join me. We, as a city, any other public agency, should not take for granted the communities which would be impacted the most as it Metro and Caltrans hands, and I hope you can join me in this vote. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. No more. If we could keep it down, let's keep it down so we can vote. Okay.
There's been a lonely fight over the decades, but times are changing. We now have two excellent allies in the city of Glendale and the city of La Cañada, Flint Ridge, and many communities in Los Angeles. We've always had the support in El Sereno. Now we have it in Highland Park, Garvanza, Eagle Rock, Glassell Park, and Mount Washington. We hope that in the near future that we will have the opposition of the city of Los Angeles to help us.
You know, we are all for one and one for all in the 710 issue. All of our communities are united, and we will stay the course, and we will fight until we get Metro and Caltrans and the powers that be to understand that, you know, our solutions are reasonable, and what we want is reasonable.
The process that has gone through with this study has been just atrocious, and any highway, freeway, or tunnel options would be catastrophic to California. We have much better priorities that we need to be spending our money on.
Do not be misled. These massive, polluting, disruptive, overpriced 5-mile no-exit toll tunnels filled with diesel trucks will not reduce congestion, pollution, and they will not bring jobs to Los Angeles. Rail, the true alternatives, will bring local jobs to Los Angeles.
Today we'll send a strong and righteous message to Metro because it will include the H7 route.
Please represent the people of Northeast LA County, public transit users, healthcare providers, school children, and small businesses in the affected area. And please note that no public participation was allowed, so you are our public participation ambassador.
Conditions of these homes that just don't make sense. Yet Caltrans is allowed to have their properties looking filthy. If Caltrans is doing a drive-by, why don't they go inside the homes and take a look at the slumlord conditions?
Thank you very much.
A clear statement to Metro and to Caltrans that your citizens deserve a better process that doesn't lack transparency, that has a more thorough technical analysis, that has a financial analysis with full figures disclosed.
Tina Miller, I'm a resident of Granta. First of all, I want to thank the Transportation Committee of the Council for yesterday for the unanimous vote to send this motion to Council, to full Council, and I particularly want to thank Councilman Weezar for all of his hours, for all of his time in the last week to communicate with our community and our needs about the SR 710 extension.
Dr. Bill Sherbin, South Pasadena Transportation Commission, and I'm on the Metro Technical Advisory Committee representing the City of South Pasadena. The problem with the EIR-EIS alternative analysis is that they have not properly identified the reasons it is being done. They state the purpose is to relieve congestion and improve mobility of the existing transportation system. The additional unstated goal is to move goods more efficiently from the ports. Hassan Akrada from SCAG clearly identified and states in the 2012 RTP that the 710 extension is about goods movement.
Hi, John Schaefer, San Rafael Neighborhoods Association. We support the resolution and we strongly support the amendment as well. The transportation policy of the City of Los Angeles is to make a vibrant city through enhanced mobility. The 710 extension will do neither. It is an 8-lane concrete pipeline into neighborhoods with trucks and pollution. Mr. LaBonge earlier today spoke about his favorite story, Mike Mulligan and the steam shovel, Marianne. This is not Marianne the steam shovel. This is a 60-foot high monster that will dig a tunnel with a volume 9 times greater than each of the Red Line subway tunnels. 270 million cubic feet of earth will come out of this tunnel and go through Los Angeles neighborhoods on the way to landfills. This is an environmental disaster for El Sereno. This is an environmental disaster for the communities around it. The cost is more than the combined cost of the Expo line, Crenshaw line, and Blue lines combined.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Schaefer. Please, Madam Clerk, if you would please open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
11 ayes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Mr. Weezar appreciates it, but thank you. We have more business to attend to.